Hi there. Today we're going to review extra practice number 11 through 15, page 39 through 40. This was in chapter 1, lesson 4, proportional and non-proportional relationships. Here's example 1. To convert a temperature in degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, multiply the Celsius temperature by 9/5 and then add 32. Is a temperature in degrees Celsius proportional to its equivalent temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? So first thing we have to do is make sure that we complete the table. So we have 0 times 9/5 plus 32, and that equals 0. I'm sorry, 32. Then we have 10 times 9/5 plus 32, and that equals 50. 20 times 9/5 plus 32, and that was 68. And then it was 30 times 9/5 plus 32, and that equaled 86. That's how you first figured out how to fill in the charts. Now to find out if it is proportional, you have to set up the ratio between Fahrenheit over Celsius. So we have 32 over 0, and that equaled 0. We then had 50 over 10, that equaled 5, and then 68 over 20, that equaled 3.4, and then 86 over 30, and that equaled 2.87. So you can see right here that the ratios 0, 5, 3.4, 2.87 are not equal. So the answer is no, the degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit ratios are not all equal. On Saturday, Clarita gave 416 coupons for a free appetizer at a local restaurant. The next day, she gave away about 52 coupons an hour. Is the number of coupons Clarita gave away on Sunday proportional to the number of hours she worked that day? So here we have 52 coupons an hour, which means 52 times the number of hours. So we multiplied 52 times 1, 52 times 2, 52 times 3, and 52 times 4. So all of that ended up to be proportional because 52 over 1 equaled 104 over 2, equaled 156 over 3, and that equaled 208 over 4. That all equaled 52. So yes, the coupons to hours ratio are all equal to 52 coupons per hour. Now we're going to extend that a little bit more, and we're going to say is the total number of coupons she gave away on Saturday and Sunday proportional to to the hours that she worked. Now she started off with 416. We already know from our last example that she gave away 52 coupons per hour. So we're going to add 52 times the number of coupons per hour. Okay, so here, for example, if she worked 3 hours, it was 416, the one she already started with, plus the 52 times the 3. Okay, and that's how we got 572. All right, so now again, we're just going to set up our ratios. So 468 divided by 1, that was 468. 520 divided by 2, and that equals 260. So you can already see that these ratios already are not equal. Sometimes I like just to check um, all of my ratios just to make sure, but once you see one that doesn't um, match up, you already know it's not going to be proportional. So these are all the ratios. So no, the coupons to hours ratio are not equal. Here's number 3. The fee for a ride tickets at a carnival is shown at the table at the right. Is the fee for the ride tickets proportional to the number of tickets? So fees over tickets. So we're going to go 5 over 1. That equaled 1. 950 over 10. That equaled 0.95. So already we already encountered two ratios that are not equal. So no, the fee of the ride tickets ratios are not equal. So if you ever come across ratios and already they're not equal, you know it's not proportional. But if they are equal, you have to keep going until every single one. So the next question is, can you determine the fee for 30 ride tickets? The answer is no, you really can't, because the way that it increases is inconsistent. For example, if I kept going, um, you can see that you really can't predict how much each ticket is going to cost because they're increasing at different rates. So um, you really can't determine. All right. Here's an example that they show. The table shows an increase of 4.50 and then $4 and then 2.50. As it's increasing every 5 tickets, you really can't tell. All right. Here's example number 14. Mr. Martinez is comparing prices of oranges from several different markets. Determine whether each market uses proportional or non-proportional pricing, and then place a check mark in the column for the correct type of relationship. So here, we're going to check our ratios. Again, if you come across where as soon as you have ratios that are not equal, you can say it's non-proportional, but if they are proportional, you have to check everyone through. So like let's start with example number 1. So we got 350 over 5. That equaled 70 cents. And then we got 650 over 10. That equaled 65 cents. So already we have two ratios that don't match up. So we know it's non-proportional, and that's why we put a check mark right there. Okay, let's do the next one. Delete that. Okay, 325 for 5. That equaled 0.65, so 65 cents. Same thing here, 650 for 10. That equaled 65 cents. And if you kept on going with the 9.75 over the 15 and the $13 over 20, they all equaled 65 cents. So this is why that was proportional. Okay? Okay, let's proceed. That was number 2. Number 3, 375 over 5. That one equaled 0.75. And then I checked all the rest of them. So I did 750 over 10. I did 1125 over 15. And then I did 15 over 20. And I all got 0.75. So that's why this one was proportional. Now this last one tricked me a little bit. Okay, and I'll explain to you why. So I started off with 365 over 5 and I got 0.73, and I did 730 over 10 and I got 73 cents again, and then I did 1080 over 15 and I got 73 cents again, and I was like, oh, three of them matched, I'm done. And I said they're all proportional, but then I was like, let me check the last one. And then I'm sorry, this one was actually, that was a big letter. This one was actually 72 cents. So after I checked two of them, I was like, oh man, they're proportional. And then I realized I should check some more. And this third one was 72 cents. And I was like, oh, I really should check all of them. So that's why you should make sure that you check all of them. Here's your last example, number 15, really good one. Grocery store sells 2.5 bag of mixed nuts for $9.25. The prices of the mixed nuts are proportional, so determining which bags could have been sold by the grocery store. So you first have to start off and say, okay, it has to be proportional to $9.25 divided by 2.5. Okay, so it all has to equal $3.70. So now you just have to check which ones equal $3.70. So 1628 for 4.4, that equaled $3.70. So that was why we chose yes. And then so 12 divided by 3.2, that equaled $3.75. So that's why we chose no. And the last one was $10.50 for 2.8. We also got $3.75, so that's why it was no. Okay. Hope that video was helpful. Thank you. Bye.